Hi, do you want to achieve more in less time? Yes, many of us are thinking that if there are 8 hours, I should work for 2 hours only and let me enjoy for 6 hours. And yes, that's what is somewhat possible. Okay, how is it? Let me tell you again about myself. I'm Ashish Juneja, your friend. Have been talking a lot on Facebook because I have certain experiences. I really want to help you all towards mental toughness to financial success. So why should you care about this? Because I just recently came across one of the book and was assessing certain things in my life only. Like when I started my career with a few firms, I could really assess or I could see that out of 8 hours of work, only 2 hours are very productive, or those were the 2 hours, those real productive hours that really helped me. And for the next 6 hours, I was really slogging onto certain other things. So in real life, in the present life, also in your day-to-day things, what matters a lot is your creative, happy, and the most focused time. So why this 80-20 rule? 80-20 rule, as we normally know about something called Pareto principle. So Pareto principle talks about something that the 20% brings in the next 80%, or the 20% of the people bring in 80% of the revenue, or the 20% customers bring 80% of the revenue, or you talk about something like 20% of the people in the world are actually possessing 80% of the wealth. So that's what is we know 80-20 principle as a Pareto principle. But does that principle can help you actually in your life? Does that principle being having imbalance in the economy? You see a lot of imbalance in the economy. The things are not totally balanced. It's not 50-50 or it is 10. See, it may not match 80-20. It may not match 80-20, but it may, you will see a lot of imbalance. So tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. Are all customers valuable? Are all customers valuable? Should we treat all customers or whosoever is connected to us in an equal way? Should we give equal importance to everyone? Can you just type in? Should we give equal importance to everyone? No. Correct. Reason, some of the people or some of the customers are not so valuable. One more thing, are on all the phone calls of equal value? Or, in the other words, should we attend all phone calls in the same way? No. Some of the phone calls are of no value or very less value, or some of the phone calls are of much value. Let me start a certain story. You know about Akbar and Birbal. Akbar, the one of the king in India, he was having the gem. There were 9 gems in his mm, the total during his reign. So one of the gem called Birbal. So the other gems were really not happy with Birbal. The reason was Birbal was so great in 80-20 rule that in just 20% of the time he could get the 80% of the work done. How? So that was the reason that other people working in his the state or the place of his reign, uh, they told that why are you favoring Birbal and Birbal again? Why don't you favor us? We want something. We want power. We want to take the responsibility of Birbal. Okay. So Akbar said, okay, for the next 7 days, let us do one thing. Akbar will not come. Sorry, Birbal will not come to the mention, and someone of you will tell the Birbal that for 7 days you are on leave. Okay. So they went, and somebody told Birbal that the king Akbar has told that for 7 days you relax, enjoy, do your own work. Now, now what the king says, okay, now one of the best from you tomorrow will start or replace Birbal. So next day something happens is one of the best person from the mention or his kinghood took the responsibility of Birbal. And the Akbar said, "Okay, go and check. I could hear some the crying noise of puppies. Check out what is happening outside my palace. What is happening outside my castle? There is the voice of puppies." Okay, so the most brilliant statement from that place, from his castle, went outside and came in. Okay, then the Akbar asked, "What is the case?" He said, "King, there are some puppies actually basically crying." So king asked, "How many?" "Okay, let me go and check." So that person went and had gone and checked. Okay, said, "Okay, king, those are five puppies." Fine. King then said, "How many of those puppies are male and how many of those are female?" "Okay, let me go again and check." That person went again, came with the answer. There are three females and two male puppies, total five. Okay. Then the king asked, "Okay, tell me one thing. Uh, what is the color of those puppies? How many are with a certain same color?" So that person again went and then came back with the answer. There are two puppies basically with brown color and three with mix of white and black. The work is done. Now, the king says, "Okay, all of you were really jealous of Birbal. Let me tell you to go outside or now call Birbal." So Birbal comes and the king asks, or the Akbar asks, "Birbal, I have been hearing some noise of puppies outside my castle. Can you just go and check what's happening? Can you just go and check?" So Birbal went outside, took the total situation, took stream of total situation, came back and said, "Sir, there are five puppies outside the castle. Uh, a bitch has given five puppies, and out of five puppies, there are two males and three females, and uh, two are black and white, and three are with the brown color. Those are the details." That's what Akbar said. "See, that is the only difference. That is the total difference I could see. I could say to you. That is the total difference." So that's what is the basic meaning of 80-20 rule. In the 20% of the time, Birbal could do 80% of the work. That's what is being smart. That's what is the requirement of the day. Are you ready to, to go deeper? Because I have been experiencing this 80-20 rule whole throughout my life. If you remember, how many of you have gone for your graduation examinations with certain few important questions? How many of you have gone with certain few important questions on the last day of your exam, preparing for those certain questions, not preparing the whole book? If you had been doing that, you had been following the 80-20 rule. You knew the trick. Now, let me give you one very important way to help you out in following the 80-20 rule is, assume there are two trays in front of you. There are two trays, like trays, the drawers. Basically, you can take two open drawers in front of you. One drawer says important decisions, and the other drawer says unimportant decisions. Now, whenever you are taking a decision, try thinking in which drawer I should keep. I should keep this decision into important decision drawer, or I should keep this into unimportant decision drawer. You will not believe, only 20% of your decisions will fit into the drawer that is important decisions. 80% of your decisions will fit into the drawer that is unimportant decisions. One very important observation I've seen even in my life also earlier, and even we are trying to improve. How many of you are actually spending lot of your time with the people you don't like? How many of you are? If you are watching it right live now, can you just share it? If you're watching it, share it so that people can help. People can basically get to know what is this 80-20 rule, how this 80-20 principle can bring a change in the life. Share it right now on your timeline, share on your screen, or share on your groups wherever you can, so that other people could benefit out of 80/20 rule. Now, do you know 80% of your happiness and achievement comes basically from 20% of your time only? I'll give you two important points now. First, think about two terms. The first term is your happiness island, and the second term is unhappiness island. A happiness island is a point or a time in your life, a very short point or time in your life, due to certain reasons you were happy. And the unhappiness islands were the point or time or the month or the day in your life during which you were unhappy. So, what you need to do is, because those are the short times, happiness islands, those are basically not more than 20%. They would not be more than 20% in your life. So, what you need to do is multiply that 20% happiness islands. You might be having one island. Think about a point or time or a day or a week in your life where you were happy. You will find out those days were few only. Few. If you are having 100% or 24 hours you are really happy, then you are doing the awesome job. You don't need to follow any other thing. But if there were few times that you were really happy or being uh, having achievement, so multiply that thing. Multiply. Think about those tasks, those activities which has given you happiness and achievement. Just multiply. From 20%, take it to the level of 80%. Because the more you do towards your happiness and achievement, the better it will come. Second category I would like to bring in front of you is the achievement islands. Are those islands basically, or that point of time, or basically that short moments which give you achievements. Figure out what were the reasons, what were those achievements, what were those points or the point of time. Multiply it. On the other hand, there are some desert islands. Desert islands are those time frames. Desert islands are basically those point or you were feeling down your life, you were feeling really at the low pace of your life. Mark it down. Try to bring it down from 80% to 20%. So, in the last, I would like to say, increase your happy islands, increase your achievement islands from 20% to 80%. I have a small gift for you to share. So basically, there is a book link which I want to share with you. That's the book called 80/20 Principle by Richard Koch. Just go to askashj.com, askashj.com, and type the word link. The moment you go to askashj.com and type the word link, the link to the book will be available for you. You can just go and read it. It's on Amazon. You can order it. I have been following the 80/20 rule and really want to help as many people as I can, because I am on a mission to help 1 million people basically. I want to touch the lives of at least 1 lakh people by 2020. So if you want to be part of the mission to help me, to allow people to be mentally achieve something that is financial success, I am inviting you to the groups and to my webinars. Mental toughness to financial success. I'm just type the word link. The book link will be available for you, and you will be part of my chatbot messenger. You can connect with me on messenger, and the moment you go to the link and download your or get a link, more and more messages will flow into your message each other, from being mentally tough to achieve financial success. All the best. Keep commenting. Do let me know what more you want from me. What more you want from me, and from being mentally tough to achieve financial success. Because to achieve success in life, be it any field, there are three parts. If you divide success into three parts, one third, one third, one third. Two parts are basically mental. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. Two parts are mental, and one part is only mechanical. Only one part is mechanical, where there is some activity required. So just let me know your thoughts. I'm waiting for your comments. If you liked it, if you want to help somebody, do share it. Thank you very much. God bless you. All the best. Good day.